Hello, Ducklings and viewers! Welcome back, and if you're new, thanks for watching. Hope you stick around, and if not, there's always a next time you can join, or never, but hopefully I can capture your heart, and if not, sadness. Anyways, getting a little distracted, I want to do a quick intro and like a little disclaimer. Purpose of this channel is to show how important it is to be kind with one another, and how giving can provide stress relief. And hopefully it will be applied to the real world, you know? Giving to real life people as well. Anyways, I was able to bring back another video of getting scammed. Apologies that it took a while for those who wanted the scam content. I wanted to ensure that it can also be a meaningful video, and I couldn't find much scammers, so I'm hoping people are eliciting from it and playing by the rules. But here's the thing, please watch with an open mind and do not judge right away. Remember, the age range can be anywhere from a young child to an adult, and we don't know the state of their mind, purpose of playing, and etc. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The person is relatively new to Nookazon. They were at 4.5 ratings. I did check the reviews. The user's account is currently deleted, but I still censored it. One point of me doing this again was to confront him just to see what's up with the scammer. And the island seems to be relatively new. We did not see Raymond's house during the overview. As I have exit, I really wanted to sound that I'm very enthusiastic about getting Raymond, trying to see how the person would react and see if person would say, oh my goodness, never mind, this is a scam, I feel bad, or if the person will continue on with it. So that's step one, to see how's it going, and I just checked the map. At this point, I really wanted to sound I'm desperate and thankful, saying that person is a lifesaver. There's no momentum of her slowing down and saying like, whoa, 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 stop here, this is a scam. So we will still continue on with it. This does not mean she's still a bad person. We still don't know her motive yet, so we're gonna continue on. And she said I didn't make a second trip, but I really did not want to. And the little doggy, because it's like, what? Okay, she really wanted me to drop first. And of course, I'll follow through with it just to continue on with the video to showcase of what's going on. And afterwards, I really want to confront her, and which I did. It really depends on person to person. Some person are willing to, you know, open their chat box and communicate with you, while others will completely block you. And for those that block, like the previous scamming video, that definitely gets reported to Nookazon, because at that point I can't communicate with that person, and by blocking, that action shows like, hey, I'm done with you, I'm gonna carry on with my bad deeds. So, but you know, if person wants to talk about it and, you know, see, because like I said, we don't know what's going on in their head, then, you know, give the benefit of the doubt and second chance. It's quite worth it, and you'll see why later. And of course, as soon as I said that, it's time for me to go home. I tried to stick around for a longer time, but it's quite interesting now because I had my other character there as well, but now, little do we know, there is a countdown. And so I couldn't stay as long as I wanted to, and because of that, I decided to test out what my previous viewers and Ducklings had said about putting the switch to sleep mode. And in fact, I did keep my golden nuggies and Nook Mouse ticket, but I went back on Nookazon because I wanted to try to talk to that person again, and thankfully, she accepted the request. And I let her know like, hey, I can still give you the bells and NMTs if you promise that you won't scam again. Like I said, we didn't know why she did it, but she felt remorseful about her actions, which is good, and you know, she's still at a young age, and you guys will see that later. So now it's, if you ask like, hey, why do people scam? It's because one, they're either young and don't know that scamming is completely wrong, or two, boredom, still growing up, you know, our brain isn't fully developed until mid-20s or 30s, and we still learn and we still grow. You know, I find it quite interesting that we are adult at 18 or completely at 21, and I feel like the adult age should kind of change, but that's another topic. So we have two of my ducklings. I asked on Discord server, and 2 people were available to help out, and I was very grateful to them. And I'm grateful to all my duck members, because I know if they have the time, they will be able to come and help out as well. And we got some wise ducklings as well, who are more wise than me, who would have had probably a better speech. So grateful to them. So I guess they're not complete ducklings, they're like magnificent ducks. Haha. And she was just explaining about how her brother was being kind of mean, I guess. Sibling relationships can be like that at times. So, yeah. So I wanted to show her that scamming's not the way to go, and that it's okay, that everyone makes mistakes. Not everyone should criticize her, and I didn't want people to criticize her without knowing her reasons. Because most people, they don't really want to know the reason. If something happened, then they're quick to judge right away. So, the quick breakdown of the video. The so-on scammer was actually a young player who got upset and didn't know what to do about it, and she went on Nookazon and tried to get more items because she felt upset about her brother's comment on saying how she doesn't have a lot of good stuff. And she learned her lesson to not do it again. And she was able to do that because I was able to communicate with her. So another thing, guys, it's very important to communicate and to ask the whys. Sometimes there are no whys and there can't be an explanation, but other times you can. You can take the time to ask why or how a person may be feeling or doing on that day, because at the end of the day, we're all facing some kind of battles or struggles, and the duck family, I want to be a community where we can support one another, be a place where it's a safe haven for them, and a place where I can just give free stuff, because why not? And for those who's curious as to how I get all these golden nuggies and Nook Miles ticket, well, the solution is simple. I pay for them. Why do I pay? I have the income. I set aside like 20 to 30 a month for the duck family and to give to people, to new players, because when I was young, I always wanted cool stuff as well when I played games. And so I want to be able to provide, and I also want to teach our younger generation to give, be kind, and just spread that along and spread that in the real world as well. Giving and kindness will prevail and win. Until next time, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Peace.